there's any of those remaining, will expire at midnight. All right, what about an instant closet? Are you running out of room to dry? Maybe your workout clothes, or maybe it's the school uniforms, or maybe it's the men's dress shirts, or maybe just that wet towel from the pool or the beach. We've got a great solution for you from StoreSmith, and we've got a great price break. $10 off today. Also with 2 available flexible payments, so you can space out your payments interest-free. But it's the portable laundry pole. I wish I had thought of this idea. Megan Clemente, come on out here and join us. Good to see you. Happy Easter.
Good to see you too. I know, this is genius. It's one of those things when items come into my home, if it's not easy and it's not versatile, I can't do it. This is so easy. It's literally just 4 touches of a button. 1, 2, that's 3, and that's 4. And now I have 6.5 feet of vertical space, which actually would be a 6-foot closet right here in this small diameter. It's amazing because yes, you can use it the second you pull items out of the dryer to hang things up, or stick it into your guest bedroom and use it as an additional closet, or make it a mudroom and put it by your front door. The things you can do with this is kind of endless, which makes it really fun, and you end up using it all the time.
It's not your typical coat rack with like a few hooks. Each one of these arms actually holds up to 10 hangers because it's got these great slots and these great hooks. All you do is pick your color. I think we have a gray color for you, and we also have the white. So pick your favorite color and then lock in. Not only is it gonna save you a lot of hassle, it's gonna save you a lot of time. It's gonna save you also a lot of energy, so you're not running that dryer nonstop. You can let things air dry. You can use this indoors, and you can put this outside, right?
Absolutely.
If you want that fresh outdoor scent.
Yeah, and we're getting to that time of the year where you can actually put it outside and get that amazing scent. Because remember, anytime you're putting your items into the dryer with dryer sheets, now you're putting chemicals back into your clothes. So of course, if you have the opportunity, hang them up on here. You can actually hold 60 different items. So we have 6 arms, 3 in the middle and 3 on top. Again, this is adjustable if you would like to bring it down. But what you want to know is that each one of these arms is approximately a foot. That's how we get the 6 feet of space. And you're gonna have 5 circles in which you can put any of your thinner or medium-sized hangers. And then we have these great grooves where you can put any larger hooks, hangers, excuse me, as well. And then the great little hooks on the end. If you look right behind Miss Sarah, you can actually see the hook is great for like your maxi dresses. You can actually put it down. It's not hitting any of the items from behind, and now you have the opportunity to steam. It's not hanging on the floor. Like how many times do you steam a long dress and it's on the floor getting dirty?
Right, or you can't even hold it up high enough, or...
a huge pet peeve. This answers that problem. It is my solution, is to hang it on this hook. I love it.
And then you can see the 2 different levels behind that, so you can really think about all the possibilities.
You can hold 15 pounds on top, 20 pounds on the bottom. So I do suggest if you have a lot of jeans or pants, go ahead and put those on the bottom since it can hold more weight. Same thing with your towels. If you're gonna use this, maybe summer's coming up and you're gonna have pool parties or go to the lake or even go RVing, what you're gonna wanna do is put your heavier items on the bottom, and swimsuits, any of the lighter weight stuff, pack this out. Remember, you can hold 60 items.
You know,
and use it however you want to air dry your items before you get back in the water, or before you go hiking or doing this or that again.
It's such a great idea with all the, maybe you have like a beach home, or you have a lakeshore cottage, or a little cabin, or a little condo that you rent, and you feel like you never have room for everyone to hang up all their wet clothes from swimming or exercising or outdoor activities. Because I'll tell you, there is nothing as bad as putting on a wet
swimsuit,
bathing suit, right? It's like,
it makes you not want to jump in the water anymore.
You're like, please. That's another reason to have 2 swimsuits on every vacation. So one of them is always drying and one of them's on you. So think about that. I mean, if you have a place where the family gathers and there's just never enough drying room, perfect solution. And also something that you could, you know, throw in the back of the car or something.
You can throw it anywhere. I mean, look how small it is. This completely condenses. So when you do need it, all you have to worry about are these 4 buttons. But when you don't, you can hide it behind a wall. You can hide it in the corner of a room. No one has to see it. And this is kind of a silly thing, but I find this to be a huge win. I can stand it up wherever I want to go, so I don't have to lay it on the ground and hurt my back or hurt my knees to have to pick it up. It stands on its own. When I'm ready to use it, all I have to do is extend the bottom into the tripod, and now I decide, do I just have enough items that maybe I just want to do the top tier, or do I have a lot of items because maybe I'm doing several loads of laundry, and now I'm going to use the entire 6.5 feet of space, the 60 different hangers, and use it in that way.
I mean, think about it. I mean, and now more and more of our clothes, they say do not put in the dryer. If you buy $200 designer jeans, they will tell you don't put these jeans in the dryer, right? Because it can ruin some of those spandex materials,
by having all that
right?
heat, it actually breaks down the fibers in your clothes. So if you're constantly checking the lint drawer and throwing it away, you're literally throwing away your money, because that's your beautiful clothes actually being torn apart.
Wow.
And I say that emotionally because I've done it to my clothes. And when it comes to the workout clothes, you're actually losing the compression. So it's not gonna stick to you or suck to you the way you want, especially your compression
This is my house after I do the laundry. I have like wet yoga clothes everywhere, right? Because those are the ones they say don't dry, or maybe it's my husband's bike clothes. You know, anything that is either moisture wicking, or it has spandex, or any of those other sort of stretchy materials in it. You always wanna make sure that you're air drying those. And also it's, like you said, it's taking care of the clothes that you've made a big investment in. Maybe it's your men's dress shirts. Maybe it's that maxi dress. Maybe it's the winter coats. You know, I lived in a cold climate for many, many years. Sometimes there's just not enough room. There's not enough coat closet space. If you come in with wet clothes from either a rainstorm or a winter storm, you know, having a place for everything to dry is really important. And if you have kids in sports.
Oh boy.
Talk about sweaty little boys in my family, right?
Stinky little boys.
My nephews are like in soccer and baseball and flag football, you name it. There's gotta be a lot of air drying going on.
When you talk about the baseball, how they have games throughout the day, can you imagine if the team mom brought this to the park and was able to hang up their team uniform so they don't have to play the next game disgustingly sweaty? Like, you don't like to put on your swimsuit wet. Guys don't necessarily want to play, again, gross. They could hang everything up. Dance costumes, same thing, to have dancers be able to do it up. There's so many different ways to use this. And actually, I have the origami rack that you guys were just debuting. I actually have that rack in our guest closet to create more space for shelving. So when I had people stay with me in my guest room, this ends up being their closet because I took their closet space away. So they actually take this, I give them hangers, and they're able to have their own little closet whenever they come stay with us, which is really nice. They don't have to stick it in drawers. They hang everything up the way they like.
You get your closet back. I mean, and if you try to, you know, buy closet organizers, they're so expensive.
They're expensive, and you always need more.
You always need more. You have to buy like 5, or you have to buy like 6, and they come in packages of 1, and it really adds up. So if you want an instant closet, it's $39.95 today. Get it home for less than $20. It's an HSN exclusive from our friends at StoreSmith. Remember, this can hang up to 60 garments. Check this out. I'm going to show you one more time, this one right here. Because there is room for 10 hangers on each arm, and there's a total of 6 different arms, whether it's your fragile lace or your delicate boho styles, or whether it's scarves, or whether it's wet swimsuits or sweaty gym clothes, it holds up to 60 garments. We have the gray and we have the white, and we have them here for a limited time only with our great price break at $10 off. That means you're not hanging your clothes over the backs of your chairs and your headboard, doorknobs.
No more of that.
The exercise bike. Make sure that you're using that exercise bike and using StoreSmith for your laundry, right?
That's right. Keep it organized in that way.
Okay, good to see you, Megan. All right, lots of